Hello, good morning. Thank you for tuning in. You know me as Jerry, or as I had coined myself earlier in the week, Insta GG, teehee, for Instagram. Look outside, folks. It's icky. It's overcast, very windy, kind of cold, about 61 degrees outside. Yeah, cold. Hey, I wanted to start something. I know my channel's new, and I know I only have 142 subscribers, but again, you gotta start somewhere. I would like to start something called Supplement Saturday. Let me tell you what happened to me last night. Yowzers, I was in a lot of pain. My muscles were just spazzing, and I know it was muscle pain, and it was all in my back, lower back, and radiating up by the incision area. Not very pleasant, not at all. So I took my muscle relaxer before going to bed because I could only take it every 6 hours. So I took it about 10 minutes to 9, went to bed at 9, just laid there, putzing on Insta, like an Insta Gigi's supposed to do. And putzing around, just uncomfortable, toss and turn, and got the dog up in bed. She's fine. The dog's not even a problem for me. She knows to stay full away. She loves to lick. She wants to be a caring type of GSD, German Shepherd Ladybug. That's just how she rolls. So she tried her best to comfort me in my time of pain. And nothing. Maybe I got an hour and a half sleep. Maybe. Because I woke up and I wanted to see if Wendy and Harry had posted their video yet. Because sometimes that kind of puts me to sleep. No offense, Wendy. It's kind of soothing. It reminds me of the old days, the old neighborhood, growing up with the Polish people in the 60s in South Milwaukee, the south side of Milwaukee. And it's soothing to me. Nothing. So I was struggling again until after 3, about 3:20. I woke up, took Ladybug outside. Well, I opened the door so she could go outside. Went to the restroom and said, well, it's 6 hours. I can, in fact, take another muscle relaxant to ease me to sleep. I did. It finally kicked in about 5:30-ish. And then knocked me on my hiney. And Jack had to head out to Eau Claire today to pick up some car parts. So it's just me and Ladybug waiting around. But I realized, I have got to get back into realizing that these pain pills that Mayo Clinic, opioids, oh no, the constipation pills, I should call them. The opioids, they're not working. They're just making my lower part of my body more miserable, if you will. Muscle relaxers, it took me a couple of those before they finally kicked in. I'm not a sleeping pill kind of girl. I know I probably need more exercise, more movement to make me a little bit tired. I get it, but I'm in the healing phase right now, so I understand. I probably also needed more protein yesterday because I didn't even reach my mark. If you saw my breakfast today, that was a good amount of protein that I had in my 2 Egg Life wrap burritos, for lack of a better word. The only thing that's not logged in on there was the 2 teaspoons of the hot sauce that I put in there, the Taco Bell hot sauce, on there to give it a little bit of a zip and a zing, and salt, of course. I never log salt in my chronometer. I probably should, but I digress. Looking back at yesterday's chronometer and realizing, Jerry, you need to kick up your protein a little bit more. Fat also makes me very content. If I take, some of you may not understand this, but if I take a pat of butter before I go to bed and let it melt in my mouth as I'm laying in bed, that kind of soothes me. Also, another thing I realized, what was I thinking or what was I not thinking? I have this in my cabinet. I hope it turns out okay on the camera. glycine powder. Now, I know Dr. DiNicantonio, I'm not even pronouncing that right. Sorry, doctor. He advocates taking this. However, there's so many of these pills, capsules on the market, like this, the crushed capsules, the pills. And this is pure glycine powder. And all you take, I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to be kind of sleepy, but that's the effect it does on me. See this teeny tiny little spoon? Kind of hard to see on the interwebs. It's tiny. I don't even know if I have a measurement on here, but it's tiny. I'll open it up and put a little on there and show you. Glycine, pure glycine powder is most effective when you take it and put it underneath your tongue. So you take a level scoop of this stuff. I'll show it to you. Kind of hard to see. Focus, focus. One hand kind of hard. Focus, focus. Yeah, that's it. You take that. Pop it underneath your tongue. Let it melt. It tastes sweet. There is no sugar in there. There's no carbs. There's no stevia, nothing. It's pure glycine powder. And what the supplement does is soothing. It relaxes you and puts you in a soothed state. Obviously, I have a huge container of this. I got a big bag of it. And all it was a big bag of this glycine powder. But Dr. DiNicantonio said, do not take the pills. It's not as effective as just popping this under your tongue and letting it melt and easing you into a sleepful, somber state. Say that fast 3 times. So, to kick off the first of our series, the Supplement Saturday, I wanted to bring to you the pure glycine powder. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a healthcare provider. I'm not a nada-nadas. What I am is an Insta-Gigi that knows what works for me, knows that, for example, I can't make you or anybody take anything or do anything that works best for me. I can only tell you my successes in life. And pure glycine powder is a success for me that I forgot about because it was in the cabinet, so I decided to bring it out. So tonight, I'll have Jack give me a spoonful, pop it under the tongue. That's it. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday thus far. Take care. Talk to you soon. Cheers. Jerry signing out.